There it is. Alright, so titles updated. Got that updated. Let me save Factorio. Close that out. Crosswinds were burned, no! When we closed Factorio, we had 987 satellites. So what I want to do is loan game. Large USA 3D. Okay, that's the last one we were playing on. So here's the map we were playing last time I was streaming. We're doing pretty well. We had over $1 billion. I opened it up once, playing it offline. New save, saved it off to a different save, and like within a couple hours, I had another $1 billion. So we're doing really well on this map. It's not even fully exploited yet either. It is. A couple $1 billion, you could probably afford to flatten the entire world. The entire map. Take all the mountains down. Let's see. I'm watching a lot of kernel failure on YouTube. So that's what kind of helped inspire what I wanted to do with this new map. Which I'll start next. Tomorrow we'll start with Transport Fever and we'll start the new map. But today we'll play around with this old map. Alright, so here's our map on US territory. Is a 1:3 ratio map. So long and thin. So we just started kind of trucking some of the stuff from these mountain valleys to a distribution center down here. And we got some bread going. Being distributed down line 65. Not too much happening there. Then we got our big distribution center up here. Whole bunch of truck stops. Whole bunch of trucks. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, kernel failure on Transport Fever. Does a really good job. Really good personality. Aaron Smiley 6. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chill team. Where's there? Aaron's Millie. Guess it could go either way. A lot of stuff here. Trying to get it all out via truck. So let's take an example there. Only have 3 trucks trying to deliver that. We could probably up that. Victorville. Well, it's only right here, but yeah, there's where it's trying to deliver. But we could probably add 3 trucks to that. Got our little depot there. Buy road vehicles. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Forgot to set that to fuel. There we go. Set line to final fuel Victorville. Where is it? Oh, again, just can't see it. Have the little checkbox for the ones you can see. Kind of limits what you can see, but it makes it easier to find something. Final fuel Victorville, there it is. Alright, so those we deliver there. In the meanwhile, yeah, we have $1.65 billion. So I could probably build a tunnel from one end of the map to the other. Yeah, I will very, very happily, let's look him up. Give you his page address here, channel. It's like when you see, you know, quality content creator, you definitely want to share them. There's a familiar voice. So I kind of binge watch his different Transport Fever ones, including, you know, it's like when he first got it, because he was playing Train Fever before, when he got an early copy of Transport Fever. That train going there. Anyway, yeah, the distribution system was working really well. Let's see, yeah, I just started adding some other ones here. So we do is we got a big train station, put a bunch of truck stops near it. All the trucks delivered the stuff from locally, and then you get some trains working, and then the stuff will, as long as the highlight travels down into here, it'll transfer automatically to whatever it needs to get delivered. And as long as you have something that can move it to the next station, it will create a supply chain. So we're using that to pretty good advantage throughout this. And so this train is just one type of each car needed for all the different types of raw material. And so all it does is just go between this and another distribution center, and just establishes the connection so that the game knows, yes, I can move this product from here to here to here to here in a complete chain, and yes, you know, something will take care of it, so I'll ship it. And so you don't necessarily have to figure out where to move everything. As long as I have my trucks picking up the planks here and taking it to the distribution center. As long as I have trains going from that distribution center to all the other distribution centers, all I have to start doing now is figuring out, okay, how do I get this from one thing to another? So that needs to go to... And so I can look at the line and say, okay, I have 192 planks in Roseville transfer. That's the line that needs to be go on. I have 6 vehicles on it. Obviously I need more vehicles, so let's go buy more vehicles and put them on that line. So truck, and we need to do planks, and we'll buy 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have $1 billion, might as well spend it. Now we set that line to pick planks. Means pick up planks, SRSD. And now all those trucks will go over there, pick up those planks. And where is it going? Oh, it's going to the distribution center. And then from there, these planks are being shipped to deliver the planks to the tool factory over here. And how many vehicles do I have there? Only 1? Yes, that's why it's slowed down. So we definitely need more vehicles. Get the depot. Again, planks. 3, 4. 4 of those. Set line. Deliver planks. SRSD. I have more than one of those. Which one? Which one do I really need? This one? Pretty sure. So I need a better naming system, obviously. But all I have to do is keep... When I have something with a ridiculous amount of supply, just add vehicles. Hey Volga, how you doing? Wish you a happy and healthy Christmas, a wonderful time at the... Thank you so much, Volga. Same to you. Good to see you. Yeah, I hope you have an awesome holiday season and great new year. I'll be on more often. I'm planning on streaming today and next 3 days, and I'll take Thursday and Friday off. Friday for work, Thursday just to have a day off. And then I'll be back Saturday, Sunday, yep, so like next 4 days after that. So more streams. Planning on like 10-hour streams most of the time. And also planning on getting the VODs highlighted and uploaded to YouTube on a regular basis now. Alright, so this line 79, wherever it's going, wants a whole lot of stone. So how many vehicles we have? We have 1 train with 8 stone cars. So we can obviously start by just adding more. Gondola, stone. Is there a reason why we only have a certain... How big is this station? Uh, 320 meters. That's already 320, so yeah, this train can be up to 320 meters long. So let's go ahead and fill that up. 310. And then I'm going to get to replace it now. Yes, 22 million. And it has the best locomotive, I think, already for freight. $483 kilonewtons. Yeah, those are passenger. So this map is going really, really well. It's just a matter of filling in all the blanks, adding the vehicles to the lines that need it, adding line capacity probably, extra track, extra roads as needed. Making some of these lines more efficient. Maybe moving some of the distribution centers around. But after kind of a struggle there for a while, it's like we've turned it around, and this map is now going really, really well. Factory has better graphics suddenly, yep. Nope. So that we can see the line. Bump. Yeah, after watching Kernel Failure, I'll probably try to be a little more conscious of not having bumpy railroads. Did I miss some fast forward? No, we're just doing normal speed. Felt like it was like going extra fast. More bridges, more overpasses, more tunnels, especially keeping roads and railroads separate. Bakersfield, yeah, it does. The dry Golden Hills. That's why California is called the Golden State, because of the brown hills. They'll probably have made like $200 million just by riding this train. In the meantime, I bet it's like 1.8 billion by the time we get there. Comes on the oil trains. Brown hills, not brown holes. So there's the oil refinery. Turn off. And next up is the stone quarry. And this game is just so cool to ride along. It's like I could probably just do this all day. And track down the part, yeah. Yeah, I rode the train to get to TwitchCon, and yeah. Only like a 3-hour trip, 3.5-hour trip. Alright, so it's now replaced with the full length of the train. So now that train has 232. I guess it doesn't fill up the first time. Oh yeah, there was just an update to Transport Fever as well. So trains can go, certain trains can go backwards instead of turning around. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't fill up a lot of the new cars. The first trip through. See how the Portland, yeah. Yeah, I bet it's really scenic there too. That's not too bad. Well, it's not like super scenic, but you do see some interesting things, you know, on the train, because it's like the railroad path is usually at least different from what you're used to. Alright, and here, I think, well, it's kind of like playing around with this. I think I just added the third train to this one. And that cleared this out pretty quickly. The surplus. 1.7 billion, okay, so only made 100 million. There is some places where you know, try to ship more. It's mostly because I think I'm not quite getting everything into the cities as I should. And so I started building some positions for some other distribution centers. Let's see how many, 96, how many trucks do I have delivering? 5. So it's just a matter of keep going through. It's like finding the big stacks of things. I think what I did, it's like to relieve the congestion as I started moving these around. So all the stuff being delivered over here was from these truck stops, etc. So the trucks didn't have to go through this intersection if they didn't have to. The cities are pre-established. But they will, yeah, the more you deliver, the more they will grow. And you can influence their growth by like pre-building the roads for them. So if I went through here and added a street here, you can influence this kind of start growing in that direction, or closer to where you're delivering goods. Then we got train and bus station here. Yeah, indirect influence, exactly. So it's kind of a neat challenge to say, okay, how can I make this city grow? So like Cleveland has totally been neglected. It has 122 people, which is probably about what it started with, because of no deliveries. That's how much it demands. It wants 40 tools, it wants 40 food. Now see, I could just deliver oil directly there and then deliver fuel directly to Seattle and to Cleveland. So that's, that's certainly a... I like using the distribution hub though, because what it does is it means I don't necessarily have to figure out all the individual routes. I can ship the oil to the distribution center and then have, from several different oil wells, and then just have one train go back to the refinery, refine it, and bring the products back to the distribution center. It's simpler in one way and more complicated in another. That's what my trains, passenger trains, never really... Are you making any money? No, you keep losing money. Never quite got that going the way it should. Too much like real life with an area of influence. No, you have to create a line. So I have to create the line to deliver to the cities. So the city is broken down just like in SimCity or City Skylines, residential, commercial, and industrial. And so industrial buildings want construction materials, machines, or fuel. And so I have a truck stop here, and all the ones that highlight are where it can deliver. And see how it mostly covers the yellow buildings. And so if I deliver fuel, construction materials, and machines here, it will satisfy their needs. Supply rating 53%. So this one's getting 67%, 100%. And so that will cause growth of the city. But you have to establish the lines. The distribution center is just... It doesn't have to be right next to the city, as long as you have a truck or a train delivering within range of every, the various types of buildings. Passengers are the only thing that matter for residential. Yeah, so you have to actually deliver the products. Make sure there's a complete supply line. That's a lot of trucks, and the traffic jam right now is a lot less than it used to be. This thing was just backed up all the way down the hill, all the way back this way. I've actually made it a lot better. And I could still probably improve it quite a bit. Looks like this food is going north of Anaheim. 5 trucks, 156 bread waiting. So I could probably use 5 more trucks. Food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, go to it. Yeah, mainly passenger. Actually, I really kind of blew the start because it's a hilly terrain. I almost blew all my money trying to build the railroad line from between the first 2 cities. You can see how I had to zigzag to get up the hill. And so I had to resort to trucking, which early game is, the wagons. So I had a really slow start. That's still mostly goods, I think. Passenger-wise, I do have bus lines between each of these cities here. So these 6 cities Corpus Christi, Anaheim, Victorville, Cedar Rapids, San Antonio, and Clearwater. Kind of my central area. So I have a bus line between each of them in Victorville. And that's where most of the passenger lines are, I think, at the moment. Vehicles. I don't have them really named, but I think that's between... Where is that between? Oh yeah, but that's between Anaheim or Cedar Rapids. Anaheim and Victorville. So I have 6 buses on that. Is that the most advanced bus? It is. Look at our balance here. We have a couple things. Mostly these kind of generic distribution trains are losing money because they're not always full. But they, like I said, they establish the fact that there's a link between this place and this place. And that allows the game to say, okay, yes, I'll deliver from upstream, and then I'll direct it downstream to where it needs to go. We started in 1850. Mine is quite small. Yeah, I don't think you need to make a loop. I've been pretty successful with point to point, just a train between 2 cities, and then make another train between 2 more cities, or even link up the middle city. So train just going between 2 cities, and then pick one of those cities and build another train going to another city, and just use that middle one. The middle one will usually grow pretty fast. I've had pretty good success with that. And then here, on this map, I've assigned all of my vehicles a specific commodity. So it actually says exactly what it is. So that means they're only good for delivering in one direction. So they always come back empty. But they still do enough to make a profit. Another thing that's kind of inefficient, like this fuel line swings around all the way over here and then comes back here. I could probably get it there more directly. Especially with the money I have now, I could build pretty much whatever I want to build. So what kind of project do I want to take on here? But the project I'm going to start tomorrow with a new map. It's going to be Europe, a large map, hilly, 1-to-1 ratio. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 3 towns. So for example, if I was doing it on this map, I'd start with Roseville in the corner here. And then it's connected to... Yeah, it was kind of connected to Santa Rosa, which was kind of connected to Chandler. And so those 3 towns and all the industries closest to them would be one province or state or county or whatever. Country. And then I go over here in Arlington. Actually, these are really spread apart. But maybe Arlington, Billings in New York would be another. Corpus Christi, Anaheim, Victorville, Cedar Rapids. Yeah, but group them all like that. You can take the tree gun and make borders. Because planting trees is free. So if I wanted to make a border here, I'd just go beep, 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 beep. And just draw a line so that I could kind of see the borders between them. And then the idea is that most of the transport has to stay within the province except when they have to export something, or then so you develop passenger lines between all the cities within. You develop as much of the commodities as you can from within, and then look at everything else and go, okay, we have oil, but we have no oil refining, so we have to export the oil to a province as oil. Trees are free. Yeah. And same with the passengers. It's like they'd have to go to a central hub to be transported to another province. So it'd be like, you know, international airport. You can only get there through an international airport, not a local airport. But anyway, yeah, it's like, so that's the idea I'm gonna be doing for the next map. Let's see. Let's get. So I have it from there. So oil there. Where is that oil going anywhere? Yes. Okay, that's what that is. So should I add? Where are you getting your crude? Billings truck station. Oh yeah, from over here. $1.8 billion. Link up Amsterdam and Rotterdam. They really like trains. All right, so that's what would be a good example of what I'm doing here. Let's try to get this guy involved. So I have this. Oops, the Lars soundtrack, nice. So I have this road over here. So let's get large country road. Actually, we'll go extra large country road. Construction not possible. Why not? Hook those up. Alright, so large truck stop. Let's get one there for example's sake. And so I can get, let's start with 6, so 3 on each side. And you can tell what their range is again by clicking on one. You'll see these little highlight lines. As long as there's some of these highlight lines going into the train stations, I mean it's all part of the same complex. I can do the same by clicking on the train station. See, there's little highlight lines that go through all throughout the these truck stops. So that means goods delivered to anyone will get moved to wherever they need to go to move on to the next stage, all automatically. Which is really cool. The game kind of figures all that out by itself. Oh, okay, that's why. Alright, now we need to get a railroad track. We'll run it. We'll hook it into this line. And I have so much money I can brute force this however I want. I could just plow a tunnel right through that mountain if I wanted to. High-speed tracks, catenary, yes. And you got a lumpy piece of railroad. It's okay, we can fix that later. Alright, so we gotta go downhill quite a bit. Let's see, if we need to get to that, we'll have to do something pretty spectacular. Yeah, well, that's what we'll do. Hook into this by going here. And build a bridge over this. Bang, bang, who's that? Access with a resub. 18 months in a row. Thank you very much. Welcome back. Happy holidays. Thank you very much. Happy holidays to you, Access. Thank you for your continued support. Fix my things here. Whoops. What was I doing? I was trying to make a bridge. Got rudely interrupted by that sub. Want that. Don't want that. Like so, we have money to burn. That's fine. Alright, now, go from there. Hook into there. That's not ugly at all. Let's kind of work something out here first. Okay, so that's definitely not. Yeah, it's usually good. You usually peel it off and then put it level. You get a nice kind of, usually a smooth transition as long as that's semi-level. And this is not going to go crazy at all. I'll take it. Little kink there in the $986,000, no big deal. That's the same point. Signal. Already got one there. Side. Alright, now I need to get from here to there. I think I could just, I have enough money I could just draw straight there if I wanted to. That's the right side, right? See how much that, just see how much that would cost, just for giggles. There it is. $20 million. It lets me do it. That's the crazy thing. Thing is, that's only going to lop off from 1.88 to 1.86 for all that. Boom. Oh, why'd you build that bridge? I guess I have to redo this. Well, not that I'm ever going to go that fast. If I get a mod, I think it'd be the mod that lets all the bridges be any speed, so you can do a variety of bridges. Good music. It is. Stellaris soundtrack is probably my favorite right now. Oop, only 3 million. I got oil there, an oil refinery here. Wood there. Cleveland there. And that gives me access to other stuff. Another oil refinery way in the back of nowhere, but there's an extra distribution center for the central area. So I want to run... But that, like I said, that connects this with our main distribution center here. So if I, again, if I bring in a train that picks up everything here, it will eventually start bringing it here. But the thing about transport fever is you have to work backwards from the demand to the supply. So what I have to do first is establish my delivery routes to these two cities, Seattle and Cleveland. So again, we need to build a truck stop here in town, one to serve the industry area. So I'll serve almost all the yellow buildings. And then one to serve the blue buildings. I think I can squeeze one in. Yep, that'll serve most of the blue buildings. A little depot to be able to make the... well, actually, we'll put the depot over here. That way the trucks can start... right where they're needed. Destination home. And the same over here. It's going to be a little more difficult, it looks like. And actually not. Truck stop. One there for the blue. One there for the yellow. Yeah, probably around the same time. Getting up pretty early, so starting around 1 a.m., 1 to 2 a.m. Pacific. And we'll be starting with Transport Fever, a new map. Keep an eye out. Alright, Pidgey, thank you so much for hanging out. Have a great day, and if I don't see you, have a great Christmas as well. Alright, this part is it's like the line management. It's like creating new lines. So we start a new line, and what we do is we have it go from one of these and it delivers to industry. So I could create one for each type of thing. Let's see what's lower Seattle. What's actually this called? Seattle sidings. Seas. The Seattle fuel. Alright, so if I get a truck doing that delivery, and you always just need to start off with one, that's plenty, and set line to that. We'll start making that route and establish in the computer's mind that yes, I can deliver fuel to Seattle from here. Now I need to get fuel to here. Of course, there's a refinery there, but I can also pick up fuel from here and see if that will work. Let me first block off this bit of track. Probably not there. The signal blocks, so that multiple trains can ride on it at the same time. It can be kind of loose right now, but then we'll can add more later if capacity gets higher. Yeah, that's fine. And then I need to be able to cross over. So come in the right side and go out the other side. And then we need the signal, tell this train to wait for the other train to leave the station. Alright. Now we need a depot. So we get trains on the track. Can I do that there or just do it over here? That's not what I want yet. I just want a signal. So we got a signal going in on the other side, and then one coming out of the depot. Now we set a line. Seattle sidings. To there. Let's see, that's Victor Freight Station, Vic F. Seattle sidings to Vic F fuel. So now we build a train. And it doesn't have to be, again, it doesn't have to be big at first. So we'll just buy a train, your locomotive. Fuel. We'll do 6 cars for now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Set line. So now this will establish the line of fuel from there to here. And it already knows it can drop off because this truck has established the route. But yes, I can drop off fuel. Actually, we're gonna speed things up here. Fly! See, I'll do a couple trips. And after a couple of trips, it should actually say, okay, yes, we can deliver fuel. Whee! And boop. Actually, while that's going, let's go to this list a little bit. Let's get some of the surplus fuel out of that one station. Let's get moving. We already have 2 trains delivering here, but they are not delivering enough right now. So what I need, so the vehicles I have there are 17 car fuel. Put that over there. So where's my nearest depot? I can get there. I think I have to go all the way over here. Yes, there's no depot here. Buy a train, big old locomotive, and 17 fuel cars. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now kick the delivery of fuel into high gear. So this line makes quite a bit of money, like 9 million a year. This third train should make even more. Okay, it picks up 306 units of fuel. See how much money it makes when it delivers. And we'll see if this one even picks up any right now, because it should have established. It's gone back a couple times, so it should have established that yes, I can deliver fuel. And so at least a little bit, I think, should have been routed now to it. May not be much, but it'll be some. $2 billion, so yeah, 1.99. Nope, no fuel yet. I bet after this load, there'll be some. Betting, Dr. Fair, 450 biddies. Merry Christmas, Jim. Long time no see. Thank you. Yep, way too long. I'm back, though. I am back. Ready to stream my little heart out. So thank you so much, Dr. Fair. Don't even take it down a bit. Yeah, exactly. I didn't see how much that made. 5.87 million, or 10 million for the first delivery. There we go. That profit went up a little bit. 15 million. 2.02 billion. Zoom. We didn't get any fuel for that. Not yet. The other established lines usually have priority, so it takes a little while to kick some loose for new routes. Probably help this by getting the line established for the other city here. Still no fuel. All right, so new line. Oh, fuel goes to the industry. Did I do that for industry over here? Seattle sidings to Cleveland fuel. And we'll assign 2 trucks to this one. Do your thing. Is that actually going to the... Yeah, it's going into industry 1. Let's go ahead and add a second truck to it just to kind of establish, yes, we can deliver more than enough fuel. There it is. 9 units for Seattle. Now what we want to do is we want to see if the fuel will go the other way as well. So if we start pumping fuel into there and delivering it here. So let's upgrade some roads. What is your problem? There we go. I'll save. Alright, truck stops. We'll do large ones. Hey, it made some money. Probably do trains for this. It's such a short route though. Alright, so now I do the same thing, work your way backwards. So I want to deliver fuel here. It doesn't have to be here or here, it just has to be to any of these. So we'll build a line. There to there. I have no idea what my fuel. I think it's deliver fuel Seattle siding 1. Pick up fuel. I think it's pick. So, oh, and I think that extra train is already like drained. No, not quite. Yeah, it's coming close. Oh, yep, it drained it dry. So now I need to sell that train. It's like the third train is just too much for that. So now I just want to establish the line. We'll just buy 2 trucks again. So fuel, buy. And set line to pick fuel. Now we need to deliver oil. I'm gonna kind of go away from my distributions and we're just gonna deliver it directly. Should I do? Yeah, let's do a different one so that way the trucks don't get in each other's way. So we're gonna do another line. And it's gonna go from there to there. Raw, crude, and I'm not gonna worry about my nomenclature for the moment. Seattle. And so now two of those again, just get things started. And then as the supply builds up, we'll keep buying trucks until we satisfy the demand. Okay. Have at it. Whee! I'll see you, Dr. Fair. Have a good one. Thank you so much. Biddies. Whee! Like the way the trucks kind of do some drifting there. Thunk. Okay, there should be some crude waiting from this time. Two, yay. Charts. Hey. And we'll help everybody out with a nice new road. Pave over the entire. Alright, now we're making fuel. And as this increases, we would just keep adding trucks. So far the trucks we have can handle it. Nah, production's already going up pretty fast, so. Yeah, so this will definitely go higher and higher, so we'll get more and more trucks. That's why we built the big road. The one thing I like about the new idea I have is it makes the decisions on what to do a little more directed, because I'll have the different provinces. Hey Avella, welcome. One of my favorite people on Twitch. How are you doing? How you doing, Naval? I'm gonna get a shout out. Yeah, doing the provincial thing where there'll be specific exports to other provinces, imports. You know, each area will have its own specialty, and so it'll be much more directed of what needs to be done, what needs to go where. So I think that'll be a good. I think that'll be a good way of kind of giving it purpose rather than just, it's like, oh, what do I do now? And I'm gonna try to keep everything balanced. All the regions, you know, getting a little bit built up at once rather than concentrating on one area and excluding the other areas. So that'll be interesting to try to balance. So how many? 198. How many trucks do I have here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably use a couple more. Line 33. Autosave. Where's the nearest depot? Yeah, because it looks like we've stepped up production on both of these, line 59 and 33. So let's add quite a bit. Should we just put a depot here? But I don't like shouting. Alright, so buy run vehicles, that crude oil 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, set line 59, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, set line 33. Boom. That point, these should probably be trains. But we have this third train that's picking up fuel. Should probably also color code my trucks so it's like I know vehicles. Set vehicle color. So the ones picking up the dark oil, color them black. There we go. So now I can tell which ones are delivering what to here. So all the red ones are delivering crude, and the black ones are delivering, they're picking up the oil. Nope, there we go. There's a big boost. Alright, let's get 4 more trucks for now. Crude. go. Oh, we're actually sending fuel. Interesting. So now we're sending fuel as fast as we Cleveland can take 38 fuel. We're delivering 5. Seattle can take 51. We're delivering 38. Nice. Did the train just leave? Yes. So instead of taking fuel back, we're actually taking fuel. So that's one of the interesting things is like which way does the flow go? Are there ways of manipulating who gets the fuel first? Or who gets the product first? Do they fight over it? Wow, wow, we got the production up to 400 already. Down to 68. Okay, this might be on balance right now. Looks like we're just keeping up. Now, so I could have also trucks delivering the oil to this plastics chemical plant to make plastic, and have that go somewhere. So that's what makes the distribution system good. Is see, I can build a direct line to go there with plastics, but then the plastics has to go to there and there. So if I build the individual lines coming from here to deliver them all, I really start getting, you know, kind of a spider web of lines. But if I take all the plastic back to the distribution center can then ship it on to the next distribution center, and I just have to have, you know, one line taking it at this distribution center, taking it to whatever factories there are that take plastic. So only have to hook things into the distribution center and the system, and then out of the distribution system, instead of trying to route everything individually. So even though I did it direct here, because it was pretty simple, normally I would take the oil here, and that way the oil, if it was needed somewhere else, could be, the train could take it somewhere else. But if it's needed here, they would just, the trucks delivering here would just say, hey, here's the closest place, let's deliver it here. What we got going on here? 66. Any vehicles? 1. Alright, could probably increase that. Stone. Just, we'll do 3. This is 9 has reached its lifetime. Raw materials. All right. So now we have to go through and select. So from there we'll do logs. Just one of each kind of commodity. Add. Oops. First we need the locomotive. Add. Logs and cattle go there. Crude. And everything else is there. Coal, iron, stone, and wheat. 7 raw commodities. Replace now. $2.5 billion. See, I'm just printing money. Alright, so now we're getting even more fuel here. So now we got which way is some billing? That's over here. So we're delivering fuel. Just don't have a specific train delivering there. You just have the generalized one, so it's only taking 1 card of a time of fuel. Take all our money, we will protest. So what I need to do is bring more fuel. That's always the thing, is like having the line, having different trains on the line kind of makes things confusing. I'll try it. Oops. That's a mess. So that's where's the depot that can handle that? Do I even have one? There it is. So it needs a locomotive. Let's do 4 fuel. Okay. Remind me. It's 4 fuel. And 2 food. Set line, final. Yeah, there you go. And you are old. And you are another generalized one, raw. Hey Sarah, how you doing? Welcome. Stop by to wish you a Merry Christmas. You too, Sarah. Have a great one. Happy holidays, everyone else. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah is amazing. So much fun to hang out with. She may be slightly goofy. Does some music, plays saxophone. Also plays some games, just hangs out. All these trains are getting old. Stop getting old. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful holiday. And I'll probably catch you on your stream sometime soon. Coal and iron ore and stone and grain and crude and livestock and finally logs. I think that's all of them. Train 10 details. Place now. Yes. Boop. Don't let those trains get old. The back wrapping presents. Alright, have fun. Now I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by. $2.6 billion. It's real money too. Okay, that's... Nope, production drop. Right back down. Holy moly, look at all that crude oil. 800. $253. And all the expenses being paid out. My, look at all that food. And a bunch of coal. So probably even paid attention to this. One truck. Alright, let's add a couple trucks to that. Alright, there you go. Go take the stuff to the things. Wee. Cha-ching. 126,000. And look at that steel pile up now. Alright, so now, how many vehicles do we have there? Yeah, 3. Replacement. Okay, they'll get replaced. Well, let's add... Let's add 2 here and 1 there. No, I'll add 2 to each. Add 2 to each. Get that stuff being picked up. So truck for slag. Bye-bye. Set line, pick slag. And then steel. Bye-bye. Alright, looks like we gotta replace these. In 3 meters, I don't have that room. Everyone's asleep. I think everyone's asleep. We have a very chill and lurky stream. Metroliner. Bang bang, Barrack Star with a subscription. Oh, Sarah gifted the one. Thank you, Sarah. Jedman in Japan still lurking. Thank you, Sarah. Bang bang. A little bit of hype there. Sarah, you were too kind. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll do a Metroliner. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, we'll do that. Replace now. Bang bang. Dregath with this Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Oh, you're gone. Alright, Sarah, have a good one. Thank you so much. Once again. Dregath with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Bang bang. Now you have all the emotes. All the emotes. Boop. There's another train that was getting old. Alright, let's look those up. Oldest vehicles. 53 years old. Wow. Well, thank you very much. Okay, replacement. Okay, this is another raw. Walk away for a second. All the stuff breaks loose. It's all your fault, animal. All right, so and livestock, and finally logs. And same thing here. Placement. Locomotive. Wish you could copy and paste. Be nice. I think there is some kind of copying, but I think it's only within the same line. Yes. 13 has reached his lifetime and needs to be replaced. No! Stop this. This one needs final products. Because I made all these trains all at the same time. Anyway, that's I mean that's basically what I'm down to on this, is trying to fill out these last few routes, trying to keep up with the aging vehicles, and trying to maximize, you know, the different routes we have. Tools need to be replaced. Yep. What's going on down here? So how is this working out? How's this working out for you? Pretty good. How are all the routes? What's your finances? Oh, we're actually making, wow, pretty good money. 5 million a year for just a little, kind of a baby train. This one here is making 300K a year. That one, oops, finances, 28K. Oh. And this one, 55K. So not a lot, but it's contributing. Hey Wolf, welcome back. Still going, yep. Although I think I'm gonna go ahead and pack it in. I'm getting tired because I started streaming right after work when I got home. That was an 11-hour day. Now I'm streaming for 8 hours, so I'm getting tired. So we had some good Factorio, we had some good Transport Fever. Tomorrow we're going to start the new Transport Fever map. I'm really excited. I think it's going to be a great concept. Kind of make things interesting and give more, like I said, give more direction to what I'm doing. Give purpose. It'll feel like there's kind of a narrative to it because each of the separate areas I kind of divide up will have its own personality and what it does and what happens to it. So we can be rooting for the underdog or cheering on the big dogs. So I think that'll be interesting. Yeah, just doing the one truck. Yeah, all these were just barely set up routes, and so it's like, so I would have to go through and add extra vehicles to pick up all this extra stuff. But we're already making money. We're making money faster than we can spend it. So I think we've won. I think we can officially say we won this map. All right, let's see who we can raid. This is fun. Back to streaming, yay! I'll be back tomorrow, similar time. Yeah, like 1 to 2 a.m. Pacific time. Transport Fever. And then something else towards the end. We'll kind of break loose, play something new. Like OpenTD, yeah. The only thing it doesn't have competition, competing companies. It's all yourself. You're just trying to help the cities grow. And they have their own supply and demand needs. Alright, let's see who is up there streaming. Deliver a raid on somebody. Let's go say hello to Sakumi. She used to be known as Ramen Tea. Changed her name a little while back. We've raided her a couple times after the name change, but she's just doing some chatting now. I think she's going to get into a game. Usually gets into a game. Yeah, she's just starting up, so let's go ahead and say hello to her. It says Community Game Day, it looks like. You don't play with the AI in OpenTD anyway. Ah, very cool. Yeah, it's a nice challenge either way, just getting your systems up and running. But yeah, it's the same kind of system of picking up your commodities and passengers and delivering them around. Alright, so let's go say hello to Sakumi Jimorian Chill Raid. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with more Transport Tycoon, but like I said, new map, new concept. I'm going to start divvying up these the VODs into 2-hour segments for highlights and also upload to YouTube. So hopefully I'll keep up on that. Anyway, thank you guys. Have a great day. Have a great Christmas if I don't see you. Have a great New Year if I don't see you before then. And until then, bye-bye. Big map to show me? Yeah, if you want to post it in the Discord or something, definitely do so. Thank you and goodbye. And where's the button? There's the button.